A look at Arrowhead Stadium right here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season, Week 17, is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Now a carry by the third-year man. This is Austin Eckler. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Check three. Hey.
Here's Justin Jackson, second-year man out of Northwestern. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Check three. Red Delta! Check. Watch 54. You don't want none. Pick up the ball.
On the ground, this is Jackson. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, it's Jackson. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Hey, Brown 80. 54 miles. Let's go. Come on.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. The Charger first down. Rivers hooking up with Allen. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwa. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Hey, I'm going to go load it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rivers. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack. Rivers looks to throw, fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep for Kansas City, DeAnthony Thomas. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Mahomes going to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Denzel Perryman. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
We got it. 49, check 49, check 49.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Stay there. 390.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And to the right side here, it's Allen. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, You have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
A good pickup there, a 22.
22 yards. First down, Chargers.
No score after one on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen, and that'll set them back 5. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now again, right side, Logan. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 1-yard loss brings up 2nd and 16 at the Chiefs' 35-yard line.
Set, okay. Set, 180. Red Delta! It's the pass. Hey.
Now on 2nd and 16, Rivers. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Load it. 44's the mic. 44. Hey, I'm going to go load it. 44's the mic. 44.
Throwing, Rivers. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down at around the 22. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Badgley able to knock this one through. The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
Here we go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win, and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now. Win the game.
Throwing on second down. Mahomes. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Denzel Perryman. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. Third and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
On third and long, it's Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. T.J. Logan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Here we go,
Mahomes now to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Denzel Perryman in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
Brings up third down.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Undercrush. Yellow. Wide. Get wide. 58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike. They can't hang with us.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Help me out, partner. Did they use up all their juice on 2nd down when they got the sack? Because on 3rd down, zero pressure all the time in the world, and he picks up the 1st down with that throw.
Yellow. Hey, 57 color. Yeah. Mike, 50. Yellow. Who that? Watch twist. Echo.
Mahomes now on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley, the rookie from Delaware. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 11.
54. Mike 54. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Check 9, check 9.
Hey, 79. 79.
Chance.
Hey, Delta.
Now Darkwa. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Dorian O'Daniel, third-round pick in 2018, made the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On second down now, it's Logan. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
They're 180. 190.
54. Right 54. Set the tone, defense.
Red. Hey.
Right there. 54, Mike. You're not ready.
Throwing Rivers. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 5th. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
The Charger drive about to get going. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the line.
And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Check. He's checking.
This is Logan. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a 3rd and about 5.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The Chargers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Ready, go. One set. Check. 54. Line 54.
A first throw here for the backup Taylor. Open man, it's Allen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Set, ready. 54. 60 outlaw. 54, Mike. Check pass. Shift. Get it all. West. Henry. Go.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Taylor. Completes it to Benjamin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. We're getting some penetration. He's coming. Hey. Double up. Twitch.
They go play action with Taylor. Taylor hit. He lost the football. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This is taken at his 4. A strong running.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know. And McCoy loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Squeeze, double.
On second down, it's McCoy. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. LaShawn McCoy with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year as his guys are back within a single score. Point after, right down the middle. And this is back to a 5-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Man, I got you.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Frank Clark in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it.
Second down.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. 44's the Mike. 44's the Mike. Here we go. 44. Mike, 44. Hey, defense. Hey, defense. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo. Let's go. Hut. Let's go.
Taylor.
Watch the screen.
Going up top. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. He's got a man. It's Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down, Los Angeles.
Here we go. Set. Before my team on it. 54. Hey, check. Check, Mike, 54. 54. No game on this defense, no game.
They'll run on first down. Logan, and he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's go. Mike's by 4. Zip it. Get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
On the run, Darkwan. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a third down.
And it's third down.
Let's go. 50 with the flag. Mike, 54. I'm going from back to you. Let's go. Kill. Shoot. Yeah. Motion. Reset.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Check. Watch 54. Watch QB zone. Tight dog. Back. Check 43. Motion. Bumps out the helmet. Here we go.
They run with Logan. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Ready, set, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Cover. Shut up. Right there. 54, right there, right there.
They'll run it here with Logan. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
At the 37-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch the safety creep. Mike's 54.
On the carry, it's Logan. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, L.A. T.J. Logan with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Denzel Perryman in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
He's not going to get me.
Now here's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Defense all day, all day. 58's the money. 58's the money. You must be dreaming.
Hey, Sunday.
I got you. I got you. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58's the mic.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game. These days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. They run again with Logan. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. Anyway, under 10. Go. Buzz. Be ready.
They'll run with Darquan. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Anthony Hitchens, 2nd in the AFC in tackles last year, there to bring him down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Me and you all day. I'm coming after you. Switch.
On 2nd down, it's Logan. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On the set. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Don't get nervous. Alert 3. Tighten up.
On 3rd down, Taylor. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 47. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Attack!
58 to Mike. I'm on.
Now a first down carry here from McCoy. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I got him. 58, boys, 58, 58, Mike. Coming to you, coming to you.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Here's Darkwan. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running back. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 37-yard line.
Run it! 5-4. Drop deep. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hey, take it.
And again this time to the tailback. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Third and 11. And some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the dime.
Hey, 4-1's Mike. Let's go, D. Let's go. Check. Ready, go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge. Check
15.
Check 3.
Now Mahomes. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. He is proving his worth defensively, getting the sack here. That comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 17. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw, deep depth, and that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. Here's Brian Anger now. He's been terrific so far. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I tell you, these division games, never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.